Hi everybody, Broken Ebeez here. Welcome to today's video. So today's video I'm going to focus quite strongly on the Farm Simulator 15. So I'm going to be showcasing my version of Farm Simulator 15 Gold Edition, not how it comes out the box but heavily modded by me. If I get enough requests, then I'll wrap all these mods and scripts and everything up into a single zip file that you can download, so yours can be exactly the same as mine. I'll even include the texture packs if you like them. Okay, so let's kick it off. Let's go ahead and make our farm. We're going to do easy because it's a YouTube series. We're going to select the European farm beyond home. And we'll fill our boots. Now, as you know, I'm more of an old type classic farmer. I did think about this quite heavily. So the first thing we've got to do is choose a sponsor. I'm going to go with New Holland. Yep, thank you very much. The next thing we need to do is actually set the parameters of the game up. Every 5 minutes is fine. Fast. Plant withering, I want that off. Show all help icons off. And automatic help menu off. Save that away. Okay, we can put that back. Now I did think about this heavily. It looks gorgeous, doesn't it? I'd agree with you. And the next thing I'm going to do is make the hood, the help hood, much bigger because I'm old and blind. The bigger the better. Now I did consider this quite heavily of doing two separate series, one as purely as a contractor and one as a farmer. And I thought, well, what's the point? Why not just combine the two? So yes, I will be doing my farm and I will also be contracting at the same time. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is sell literally every single bit of kit that I could possibly imagine. Just get rid of it all and we'll have the money in the bank, Frank. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to run a farm and we're going to contract. Now some of these mods that I've got I know are akin to coat hangers. But they really will help you get on your feet. So we've got 187,000 quid in the bank. Okay, let's save that away first of all. The next thing we need to do is pay the bank loan off and square that away. Really, I've pressed F12. Chab. Okay, so let's go ahead and repay the bank loan in its entirety and then we'll know exactly what we've got to work with. So let's save. There are many easy ways of cheating the game and adding money and all the rest of it. Not interested in that. Not necessary. We're going to have one hell of a time. Just saying. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and buy our first tractor, which has got to be a farm haul, isn't it? Just saying. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and buy two tractors, two farm hauls, one for the actual farm and one for contracting. I'm going to buy the lizard tipper. Most of the kit I'm going to buy is either going to be lizard or Russian. I'm going to buy the big cultivator. That's for the contractor. And then we want one for us for the farm. Fantastic. I'm not sure. Yeah, we can go ahead and buy the seeder as well. There's nothing more really I want out of the Russian pack. So we've got the cultivator, we've got the seeder. I'm going to go ahead and buy the lizard sprayer because why not? I don't think we need to buy anything else from there. We do need a combine. We could go with the lizard combine out the bat, which is quite cheap for us. The Doots is the one I love, the top liner, but for us right now that's quite expensive. So let's go ahead and buy the lizard header. Okay, we should be good to go. So we'll save that away. That's all our kit bought. All our kit's bought for both the farm and for contracting, and we've paid the loan off. So it's a great start. So the next thing I love about Farm Sim 15 as opposed to other versions is you can just reset everything to your farm. If like me, oh, I really didn't want to do that. If like me, you're a lazy shite, then you can just reset it all to your farm rather than having to go and fetch the bloody things, which gets a bit old and a bit tiresome. If only all the other versions of the game would allow you to do this. I think that's everything. We'll just make sure. Yeah, I think that's everything. Okay, so first of all, Mr. Contractor. So this is going to be our contractor guy, and he's going to focus on cultivator contracting. Why? Well, we will eventually upgrade him to do threshing as well. Seeding's a big no-no, because with seeding you've got to constantly refill the seeders, whereas on some of the versions of the game, 17 for argument's sake, you can set it to auto buy. I need to see if there's another mod that allows you to add auto buy. Now, of course, this is all being made and played on MX Linux on a potato PC. Not only are we playing the game, we're also recording a 60 frames a second video as well, which still blows me away to this day. Thank you all for your posts, comments and questions, whether they are positive, negative or damn right rude and abusive. You're all welcome. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion and their own points of view, and I do really thoroughly enjoy reading through them. I try and reply to them all, but I don't always get it right, so if I missed anybody's comment or post, I do apologise. Do forgive me. It's not done deliberately. It's just a very fine balance between working, playing, family, stroke recovery. It's not the easiest thing on the planet. We could have gone for the lizard one, but I find these cheap Russian ones to be better, actually. They just have bigger capacity and are easily towed by these really old rickety tractors, so we'll go ahead and fill that up. So that's the sprayer filled. Now we've got the seeder filled. First thing we need to do is consolidate the money that we've got in the bank. Okay, so we could actually pop the seeder here rather than putting it away in the shed, as it is going to be used on a frighteningly regular basis. So let's get this put away here. Yeah, that's not too bright, is it, Ebeez? Just saying, you crab. That'll do nicely, as the actress said to the bishop. Okay, and last but not least, we've got the other furrower, which is a Russian one, which we will use on the farm itself. And seriously, for the amount of money it costs, it will go through the fields like a hot knife through butter. It's absolutely stonking. Oh, we will if I can get it away. I don't know actually if it might be a bit wide. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll leave it out for now. I need to struggle. I don't know if this farmer will get up this hill. I'm hoping it will from this side. It certainly probably won't from the other side. There we go. Beautifully done, Ebeez, if I do say so myself. We'll pop that there. So we're going to need this first of all, the tipper, as we need to start threshing the field that we have. So let's get that all done, dusted, set up and running. This kit is also really cheap and low in maintenance costs, so you really can make yourself a very tidy living indeed, with very little effort, and I'll show you why in a minute. Okay, let's go to the combine. Let's get this big boy harvesting. Now for the combine I am going to use auto combine script, because it will do the fields properly as opposed to just up and down. So let's get this thing. Yeah, we've even got a beacon mod in that makes the beacon lights a lot more realistic, which I'm very happy with. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is check the auto combine menu and make sure it is switched on. So let's hit the 5 key. Auto combine is in fact on, and we can leave it on the default settings. Let's hire a worker, and he should do this whole field for us with consummate ease. Well, I wouldn't have done it that way, auto combine, but anyway, look, whatever works for you. There we go. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is get Matey Boy here, the contractor, earning us some money. So let's bring up field work assignments. Let's bring up cultivating. 5,500 to cultivate field 19. Yes please. I'm sorry, the sponsor mod does tend to interfere with it, but it's no biggie. So we're looking for field 19. No, 19. Where the hell is 19? Oh, we're out. Right, okay. So it's over there. So let's put our beautiful little PDA on, and let's make him over to 19. Now he's going to spend all his time on the map contracting and earning us tons and tons of money while we're tending to the farm. So that's the idea, to do both in one. Therefore I don't have to do separate maps, separate games, separate series. I can just incorporate it all into one single game. And this map that we're using is Beyond Home. It's the base map that comes with the game, so I've not decided to choose a mod map that nobody's got, nobody's heard of, and nobody knows where to get. Excuse me. So yeah, we're going to do, we'll stick to the base game in terms of map for this series, and I hope you enjoy it. I'd just like to say a massive thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support. I can't tell you how much I'm loving MX Linux. I'm definitely not missing Windows, and I'm absolutely loving all the games that I'm playing. I'm loving it so much that there just isn't enough hours in the day, literally. If there were 48 hours in a day, it wouldn't be enough. Couple that with work commitments, real life, recovering from a stroke. Well, my hands are pretty full, just saying. Excuse me while I have a slurp of coffee. Now, this is also a great way of resisting the temptation to fast forward time to get fields to grow. So there's no reason why we can't expand the contracting business once we've got enough dollar in the bank, franc. So this is the field that we've got to do. Now, why do I love it so much? Well, from 17 upwards you are not allowed to hire workers. Interesting. And we all know that workers are paid peanuts. Just bear with me a second. I saw a little screen flash there I didn't turn auto tractor off, which is a big mistake by Ebeez. So let me just reposition him again. But this time we'll press 5 and we'll turn off auto tractor. And there we go. And that should then allow us, well, it should. Auto tractor off, auto steer off. Okay, is he? He's a bit far away, he needs to come in a bit more, doesn't he? I reckon about there should do us nicely. There we go. Now this is why I love the contracting mod in Farm Sim 15. It's because it allows you to multitask as a solo player, which a lot of the later games do not. If you want to do the contracting, that's fine, but you've got to do it yourself, and there is a big time limit. So don't do it within the allotted time, you're done. It's a bust, wasted time. Whereas with this contract mod, there is no time limitation as long as you don't exit the game. If you exit the game, the contract's a bust, you're done. So, you know, if you need to suddenly find that you're desperate to go to the loo, you can go to the loo. If you find people knocking at the front door and you need to go and sort that out, well, you can go and do that, come back, and your contract's still viable and running. You see what I mean about these old Russian cultivators? It might look like a coat hanger, but my God, it's good. Oh my God, it's so good. And some of the sizes of the fields, even in Bjornholm, I don't think Bjornholm's a 4 times map, so it's not a massive map, big enough, but there's a nice selection of different sizes and shapes of field to really challenge your thinking. Okay, while he's doing that, let's just pop back and see how Matey Boy's doing here. Good job we did, because he's got stuck because of Chedmo here. I really didn't want to press that key. There we go. If you get out the way and don't be a pain in the arse, then we can get on. So it's a good job I came back and checked, isn't it? Now this is what I mean by multitasking. Yes, you can do it all yourself if that's your pleasure. I don't usually have the luxury of being able to just sit here and play for hours and do it all myself. I wish I did, but I don't. So this is why I love this version of the game. You know, the graphics are good enough. I think they're gorgeous, but they're good enough. They might not be as good as 17, 19, 22 or the upcoming 25, but nevertheless I think they are perfectly acceptable, and the game runs beautifully on MX Linux. If you are going to run this game on MX Linux and you suffer from your grandma stocking out the top of your exhaust pipe, then you need to download, install and run Glorious Egg Rolls Proton. I think it's GE 6.0.5 or 6.05 custom Proton bottle, and you'll get the same results as me. A really nice smoke out of any tractor or any vehicle's exhaust, and it just really helps make the game, because you know, your grandma's old tights full of smoke, just, it ain't right, it ain't cutting it. So all these little things and little tweaks I've been doing over the last few days, checking, testing, make sure it all works, it's stable, it's reliable, and most of all it runs beautifully on the Linux. Me using old equipment, well, that's just me being an old badger. You might want to use the latest, you know, New Holland Blue Power Fent or whatever, Lambo, whatever you like. Go knock yourselves out, fill your boots. The other thing I love about Farm Sim 15 is the free mods that are available for it are very mature. Yes, there is a lot of garbage out there, so you do have to be careful, but most of the mods are top quality, and they've been around for a long while, so they're very mature, and they've gone into future iterations of the game as well. Okay, so what bit have we missed? Let's just fold that up, because it's a pain in the neck to ludge that about. So what bit have we missed? We're on to 98.98%. So he's missed something, but what? Usually he just does it right off the bat. We can leave him alone and he'll earn us a load of dollar for very little effort. Oh, we've got traffic on. Incoming. So I can't see at the minute what is missed. He's obviously missed something. Looks good to me. So what on earth has he missed? It should be blatantly obvious, shouldn't it, if he's missed some? I've not come across this before. I can't see where he's missed any. Can't see where he's missed any at all. Okay, so the easiest thing for us to do is to pop that, drop it down, and go find it. There we go. So that's our first fieldwork assignment done, and we're now up to 55,000. Beautiful. So what we could do is we can select another fieldwork assignment, cultivating. This is worth 14,000, field 27. We'll have a bit of that. So where on earth is field 27? Not a million miles away. That's really handy. So let's go find field 27. We want to go through 22 and then down to 27. There's no crop damage or field damage mods installed. There are multi-fruit mods and various other bits and pieces, but do forgive me, I have people messaging me all the while. But yeah, so it should be good to go. And as I say, usually he will just complete the field. Maybe I messed it up at the beginning, I don't know. So here's 27. Yeah, this is the one we've got to start with. So let's get him on his way. But this time we'll try not to make a right tat's tit of it. Line him up. Let's unfold it. Get it done. And let's let him go. This field is rectangular, so it should be really nice and easy and straightforward. Let's go back to the harvester. He's ready to be emptied. So let's go ahead and empty him. The only conundrum is, do we put it in the silo? Oh. And wait for a good price? Or do we just go and sell it? Is he not full? No, he's not full. Chab. Thought he was full and stopped. So we've now got 55 grand in the bank, and we've bought bugger all, and we've sold bugger all. I have also got map auto save installed. I think it's set to every 5 minutes, just in case I do forget to save it. It will save you a load of heartache should the electricity cut out, or for whatever reason your PC go down. it means you won't lose a load of progression. So yeah, as I say, if enough of you post, then I will make it available as a download actually on the YouTube. So all you have to do is click on the link in the download header on YouTube, download the zip file, and then install both the mods, the scripts and the texture packs, and you're done, you're good to go. Okay, we'll just let him empty into our tipper. I'll be right back, all 2 secs. Okay, sorry about that, and we're back. So we're just about to complete our second contract. As I say, hiring a worker is very cheap. And it does allow you to multitask other stuff and get the stuff done that you need to get done while the worker is getting on earning your money. So it really is win-win. However, what you've also got to factor in is the pleasure level. You'll get a lot of pleasure. This is if you're doing, you know, solo farming, let's be honest. It's not really multiplayer where you all do your own bit, that's fine. But if you're just playing the game on your own, rather than things having to be a drudge, and there you go, the assignment's completed, that's nearly 15 grand in the bank, Frank, and there it is, 70,000. You know, it's just an absolute joy and a pleasure, and it allows you to develop the contracting business and the farm business as two separate entities, whilst gaining mutual benefit, if you like, from both. It's honestly, it's an absolute joy. It really is. It's great fun, and you can easily sink hundreds of hours into this game. Now all we're doing at the minute is agri-farming, of course. We've not touched sheep, cows, pigs, chimkins or anything else. This is just purely agri-farming, and we've not done silage, we're not doing forestry. So there, you know, there really are a gazillion aspects to this game, and you can do whatever floats your boat. The reason I'm so excited is we're doing it all on the mighty MX Linux. We don't have to concern ourselves with any of the shenanigans that Windows wants to throw at us. We're getting the maximum power out of our hardware. It's not being degraded and dragged down by all the bloat that comes with Windows. And we're just having a fantastic time. We're playing the games, we're making videos, we're doing YouTube content. I'm also watching movies, box sets, live sports, live TV, Twitch streams, YouTube streams. I've literally got it all on one PC right there for you, whether you're using a desktop or a laptop. So this is why I'm so excited, and I'm so enthusiastic and passionate about Linux, be it MX Linux. I mean predominantly MX Linux. I love MX above all others. Linux Mint is also a corker, and again any other flavour that you want to use is a corker. Fill your boots. So there you go everybody, I'm going to end this first episode here. I need to set my contractor up doing some more contracting. We need to both furrow and then seed those two fields there. We do have a third field, I believe, over the back, which needs furrowing, which is field 38. It does. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed the series. I hope you're warm to it. It just... every component of this smacks A of value for money, B of reliability, and C for quality. So what that translates into is your guaranteed pleasure within the game. It's absolutely breathtaking. No need to buy Farm Sim 22, no need to have a top of the range rig, 25 quid's worth of PC off of eBay. It's good enough. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thumb the videos up or down. I will see you for another wicked Broken Ebeez video.